In this video, I'm going to walk you through a complete workout plan to lose fat and get your summer body. If you're part of the free 14-day Summer Body Success System, welcome to day number 12. Now, this workout plan is the October plan that we followed in 2003 in the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle. It was an upper-lower split, so 4 workouts in this plan. Some members followed it 3 days per week, some 4 days, some 5, some 6. It all depends on your overall lifestyle, how well you're recovering. So other activities that you're doing, like I do yoga, I play hockey, I paddleboard, I do a lot of different activities. So for me, 3 to 4 days per week suits me best, but for those who aren't doing much extracurricular outside of the gym, they're recovering really well from 5 or 6 days a week following an upper lower split like this. And the other thing is that everyone in the group makes it their own, not only in regards to how many days per week they're following the exact same plan, but if there's certain exercises that don't suit them best, they'll swap them out. Easy for me to do that in the Lose Fat Get Jacked app, which I'm looking upon here to share this workout plan with you guys. It's also easy for them to kind of modify the rep range. So if I have 6 to 8 reps for an exercise, but it's a movement that they feel best to perform 12 to 15 reps, it's more than cool for them to do that because they're listening to the body. They're doing what is going to serve them best so they can keep at this over the long term and just experience the greatest joy from the training process here. Other ways, they may want to add a set or remove a set here and there. So again, taking the plan, we're all following the exact same plan month after month in the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle, but we're always modifying it to make it your own and sharing each other's experiences about how those subtle little changes are impacting their overall experience, which is the beauty of the shared experience there. So we are going to kick off with workout number 1, an upper body workout here, and we're going to begin with the dumbbell bench press. Now, when I'm kicking off a workout with a dumbbell bench press, I'll typically do a few workup sets. So I might grab like 45-pound dumbbells, do 4 or 5 reps just to get a feel for the movement. Then I'll go up to 55-pound dumbbells, do 2 to 3 repetitions, just get a feel for the movement. I might do a third workup set where I'll grab 65 pounds and maybe do 2 repetitions there. So like absolutely nowhere near failure. Like those sets, it's not junk volume, it's not accumulating any kind of fatigue, it's not going to interfere with my training session. It's only helping kind of grease the groove. Then I'll get into my working sets that are around 80 pounds, sometimes 90 pounds, depending on how I'm feeling that day, or what the rep range is, 95, 100 pounds, depending on what the rep range is there as well. So dumbbell bench press, we're going with 3 sets here, target 8 to 12 repetitions. Really anywhere in that 6 to 12 rep range is going to serve you best, I find, for the most part. But again, modifying it, making it your own. It doesn't have to be the same each and every set as well. You could start in first set, if you want, do 10 to 12 repetitions. You could bump up the weight and do 8 to 10 repetitions after that. Keep the weight the same, and then do like 6 to 8 repetitions there, depending on how you're fatiguing. As the research shows, like every single set that we perform, there's going to be a decrease in our overall performance. And how well, if you decide if you want to train to failure or not, it's all up to you. Maybe first set you leave 2 reps in reserve, second set you leave 1 rep in reserve, and final set is the last set, best set, where you give everything you got. It is all individual here. It's up to you what's going to feel best to you. I like to pretty much train to failure with each and every set, maybe 1 rep in reserve for some of them. So starting with the dumbbell bench press, then moving on to the neutral grip pull down, 8 to 12 repetitions for that. Resting. Now in the program, in the app or the PDF version here, I set 2 minutes rest there just because I want you to rest for at least 2 minutes. But always encourage you to take as much rest as you need to fully recover between sets. And as I mentioned in the previous video, setting up your workout plan, like in that one research paper where they were doing 6 sets of bench press, they're resting for 4 minutes between sets. And even with that 4 minutes rest between sets, their reps diminish. Like they started off, the one was train to failure was 12 reps at the beginning and finished with 5 reps in the end. The group that left 2 reps in reserve, or 1 rep in reserve, started with 11 reps, finished with 6 repetitions at the end. So you're always going to be diminishing as you're going along, even with 4 minutes rest, but rest as long as you need to fully recover between sets. Next bit, I love the seated cable scapular retraction. So that is going to work your traps. So you could do shrugs vertically, you can do them this way, horizontally. I like working them from all angles, a prone shrug where, yeah, on an inclined bench, slightly angular. So I like to hit the traps from different angles. So traps, they're back, but they're not back at the same time. So I like to incorporate some in there. Only 2 sets for this. So it's 3 sets for the two first exercises, 2 sets for the traps, 2 sets of the reverse fly machine. So working the rear delts there. Again, the rear delts would have been used in the neutral grip pull down. Going to be used a little bit in the scapular traction, not too much there, but you don't need to, like for some of these smaller muscle groups, you don't need as much. But again, feel free to bump it up to 3 repetitions or 3 sets if you want. Also want to note that all of these workouts are under an hour. So very time efficient, get into the gym, give it your best effort, move on with your day. So now we moved on to, it says rear delt, says basically like, so chest and back focus. So I do consider like kind of rear delts part of the back as well. For the shoulders, we're doing some lateral raises, 2 sets, 8 to 12 repetitions. Again, I'll find a lot of people with the lateral raises really like it like 12 to 15 reps, sometimes even higher reps, just easier on their shoulders there. But after the second set, we're going to do a drop set here. So reducing the weight, do as many reps as possible. Reduce the weight, do as many more reps as possible. Reduce the weight, do as many more reps as possible. So when you're dropping it after those 2 sets, so after the first set, you rest for 2 minutes, do your second set, reduce the weight, and you're immediately going to the next drop. Reduce the weight, immediately do that next. So there's no rest when you're doing the triple drop set there. So great way to, although it's only 2 sets for the lateral aspects of the delts, we're working in some drop sets there for a nice little challenge. Biceps, we're going to do some incline dumbbell bicep curls, just 2 sets. Again, the biceps got worked with the pull downs there. And again, if you want to do a third, go for it. Tricep press down, 2 sets, and again, after completing the second set, you're going to do a triple drop set there. So that is workout number 1, and that workout, if you go by the books, taking 2 minutes rest between sets there. That workout will last about 51 minutes. If you have time afterwards, you want to do a little bit of abs, maybe some calves, some of those little accessory lifts, more than welcome to do that. So that's upper body workout number 1. Workout number 2, we're hitting the legs. This is a compound focus workout, beginning with the dumbbell Romanian deadlift. You can do barbell if you want. We mix it up from time to time. This just happens to be a month where we're using the dumbbells there. Usually when I'm doing dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, I like to use some straps so it's not my grip that is failing me there, and I can really focus on the hamstring. So 3 sets of the dumbbell Romanian deadlift, 3 sets of the hack squat, 8 to 12 reps each. Again, work with a rep range that suits you best. Now, I say a minimum with these leg exercises, 3 minutes rest. There's a lot of times when it's leg day, heavy compound movements, I'm resting for like 5 minutes between sets to make sure I'm fully recovered and getting the most out of each lift. Then dumbbell split squats, fantastic move for the legs. Again, if the hack squat doesn't serve you well, feel free to do like a barbell squat if you want to. You could swap it out for a leg press if you want to. Any kind of like squatting type movement that's going to suit you best. And then finishing off with the calf press there. So simple on paper there, but it's such a demanding workout when you're focused on the compound lifts. And again, if you're only taking 3 minutes rest between sets, 2 minutes for the calves there, 2 minutes for the split squat. You're looking at a 42-minute workout here. So it can last a little longer if you're giving yourself a little bit more rest. And this is another great opportunity to incorporate some ab training if you got some time there. Next, we are going to move on to workout number 3, another upper body workout, dumbbell shoulder press. So first workout, we started with chest, the dumbbell bench press. This workout, we're going to start with shoulders, a dumbbell shoulder press, 3 sets, 8 to 12 repetitions. For chest, we're going to do mid-cable flies, 8 to 12 reps. Again, work with what suits you best. And after completing we go 1, 2, so we're doing 3 sets, and after completing the 3rd set, you're going to do a triple drop set as well. So chest, again, a great way. So you'll notice on the first upper body workout, we did a dumbbell, like a compound pressing movement for the chest, but then isolation exercise for the shoulders, a lateral raise. So now when I'm doing shoulders, like a heavy pressing movement for the shoulders, I like doing an isolation exercise like a fly, some sort of fly movement. It's going to be a little bit easier on the shoulders and another pressing movement in there. So again, when I'm doing these kind of upper body workouts, I like to kind of manage that muscle damage and fatigue and not kind of like destroy the shoulders throughout the process. Then we're going to move on to the seated row. And here we're going to do a triple drop set there. So notice I'm kind of selective. It's just selecting one exercise per body part, per muscle group to do a drop set throughout this entire plan. So there was there was shoulders and the triceps in that first workout that we did drop sets. Here we're doing a drop set for the chest, the back, and the biceps. So again, 3 sets with a triple drop set for the seated row. Then moving on to the face pulls, and then we're moving on to a high to low rear delt cable fly. So again, I really like to work those rear delts in there. It's just, I think, an excellent little movement. It really helps develop that aesthetic physique there. So just 2 sets of the face pulls, just 2 sets of the high to low cable rear delt fly there. So again, you don't feel locked into just doing 3 sets for every single muscle group. You can do 2 sets, you can do 1 set, you can do 4 sets, 5 sets, whatever you want, depending on how you want to work the structure of your training, what you want to get out of it. Hammer curls for the biceps, and again, that's a triple drop set that we're going to be doing after the second set that we perform there. And then cross cable tricep press downs, 2 sets for the triceps. Workout number 4, this is an accessory focused leg workout here. So that first workout, it looks simple on paper, just 3 exercises for the legs and then 1 for the calves there. But it's demanding. It takes a lot of your mental focus to really push through a workout like that. But an accessory focused leg workout, I walk in the door like really excited for it, knowing that I'm not going to be beating myself down, but I can like give it, like really give it with these isolation exercises without risking any kind of injury or anything like that. Just mentally, I can wrap my head around this a lot easier than it's intimidating, some of these heavier compound leg workouts. So starting with the leg curls, doing 3 sets and then a triple drop set after that. Leg extension, 3 sets, triple drop set after that. And then I really love the hip flexion machine. What I realized when I started yoga a year and a half ago, my hip flexors I thought were like tight, but they were so weak as well. So I have focused on improving the strength in my hip flexors there. What a difference it has made. Because like my quads were cramping up all the time. They were doing work that they shouldn't have been doing. And now the hip flexors are doing what they should be doing. So it's less demanding on the quads for certain movements there. Hip thrust machine, I love it. I think all us guys should be working our glutes as well. Such an important muscle group to focus on. Inner thighs, outer thighs, again, a lot of guys neglect this. It's the shape of your legs. If you want to develop the full shape of your legs, you definitely want to be incorporating inner thighs, outer thighs, and again, weaknesses that I found, especially in the inner thighs through the yoga practice, which really affected my overall balance and stability. Then seated calf raises to finish off this workout. So you'll notice hip flexion, glute machine, inner thigh, outer thigh, just 2 sets of each of those. And again, workout lasting for less than an hour. So on paper, like it might not look like a lot of volume, but when you're giving your best effort to each and every set here, you're gaining the most out of it. So again, that's the big thing which we've learned from research, and really if you look at your own experiences, if you're doing 3 sets for, all we're doing is 3 sets for chest in a workout there, you can give it your best focus effort. You are getting every little bit out of it. If you did 6 sets for chest in that workout, that performance is going to diminish, but we're going to hit chest again in another workout between those 2 workouts there, and you're going to be able to give it just as much effort. It's like maximizing those first 3 sets, getting everything out of it, really taking advantage of it, rather than kind of eliminating that performance drop off there when you're spreading the volume out over 2 training sessions, sometimes 3 training sessions throughout the week. I find it's going to serve a lot of us best. It's not going to beat you down. You're going to recover better. You're going to gain the most out of each training session. This is just an example. We have all different kinds of training splits that we go through in the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle. I'm going to include a link down below to the PDF version. You can follow along with this plan, follow plan for the month. If you do want to get the app version, join the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle. I'll upload that on the app for you, as well as you'll gain support throughout this process. I will be guiding you every step of the way, supporting you and giving you nutrition guidance, guiding you throughout the process of the workouts, making it your own, really gaining the most out of this experience. Plus, you're going to get the support from everyone in the group, in the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle. So if that's something you want to do now while you take part in this plan, freaking awesome. Would love for you to join us there and for me to really have that opportunity to share this experience with you. Or if you want to wait till you're done this plan and you're like, I love the way these workouts are designed, we do a different split throughout the year. There are different splits throughout the year, always challenging you in different ways, keeping it fun, keeping it exciting, keeping it fresh. Join the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle after you're done following this plan there. But either way, like, I want you to walk away from this 14-day summer body success system with everything that you need to sculpt the best body that you can and thriving in the process. So you've got a meal plan to follow, or at least guidelines to help you set up your meal plan there. You've got a workout plan that you can follow. You've got cardio guidelines. You've got the mindset stuff to help you really stick to this plan, learning the steps that are going to not only allow you to follow through and achieve your summer body, but really setting you up for long-term success. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a huge favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. But more than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insight, share your feedback. Let me know what you think of this split, how it compares to how you train, what your favorite splits are. Give me all those kind of insights. I would really love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video.